You already know my style. Here we are at the Silver Creek listing that you sent me. I actually know this neighborhood really well. I've sold several houses in here. The HOA really does enforce things. That down there where that vehicle is coming, that is the park at the entrance to the community. It's good sized, plus there is a whole walking area throughout and another playground. So it's a very family friendly neighborhood. So I cannot really see the roof. I mean, just that little front bit, because hey, I can't get like far enough away from it to give you a good look. I will say that inside I don't smell any mildew and I don't see any damage. So already that's a little bit encouraging. I mean, we can see like this overhang portion's a little bit worn, and I have no idea what those things are up on top there. That's just odd. Could use another, paint for preservation on the trim. But it doesn't feel really rotten, at least not here. We'll see. Okay. So we come on in, and the first thing we see is the front room. And the stairs. I have to close the door in order for you to see the front closet with the security system built in. If somebody wants to use it. Flooring pretty much all needs replaced in my opinion. It's really pretty worn, and there's a lot of holes in this carpet. You could probably get away with leaving the linoleum. It doesn't look too bad. Counters look fine. If you wanted to do a little something, as is typical in these, just these always get worn. It's the hardest edge to keep when you've got that wood edge that they like to do. So they have another, so that's tile counter, and it's another tile counter over here that's just completely different. But for a rental, perfectly fine. It's got a nice layout too. Yeah, I didn't really see damage in the floors in this section. So then we come to the rest of the space. So that would be the dining area. If it was me personally, of course you know my preference, I'm not a fan of carpet. But if you're gonna put carpet in a rental, I wouldn't put it in the dining area. I would put it in the rest. Because carpet in the dining area is just asking for trouble. Good sized room. I would say these are probably 9-foot ceilings, be my guess. I forgot my measuring tape today. We're gonna go ahead back out to the yard, and then we'll come back in. So that bit of fence fell down. Fence can use a little bit of stain, and there is the portion of fence it looks like it fell down. So that makes that a much cheaper solution if you've already got it, and you just need to replace a little bit of it. That doesn't look like quite enough for that whole section that's missing. Definitely use some stain on the fence. Again, that's for preservation. And there's really not a lot of actual trim that needs painted on this house, mostly in the front. And then if you wanted to, you could do the soffits, but they don't look bad. It's mostly in the front, and then that little bit that wraps around that step. Not a fan of that particular design, because that wood always gets hammered pretty quickly because it's in contact with concrete. Got a little bit of a patio, it looks like somebody put in, but it's overgrown because it's been vacant a while. And then you obviously can't use that gate with that tree right there. But yeah, The siding looks good. Could use a little washing, and that's typical in our area. Any place where you don't get sun and air circulation, you're gonna grow moss. But I don't. This looks like an easy maintenance yard, just some mowing. There's not like big trees or stuff, except for like in one corner right there to get around. Which again is an advantage for a rental. Alright. Looking at the kitchen again. Okay. So this would be like the family room. Now, couldn't quite figure out because I saw this, but I don't really see damage that corresponds with that. So that has me a little confused. It looks like I don't know, they had some duct tape. Just clean that up, no big deal. That right there is the downstairs bath, but we'll get into it from this other direction because we're going to go into the downstairs the main floor bedroom. It's not very big sized. You could fit a full-size bed plus a nightstand in here pretty easily. You could even fit a queen in the nightstand, but that would be crowding it a bit. But it does have a nice walk-in closet. So, because you get that space plus all of that space. So it's actually a lot of storage space. So you really don't have to have anything more than a bed and a nightstand in this actual room. And then here is the downstairs pedestal sink, basic mirror. One piece, which if I'm buying for rentals, I like one piece shower bath combos. At this price point, we're not going for high end. That's no grout to maintain, which is always a good thing. I hate maintaining grout, and I hate maintaining caulk. It always grows stuff. And then we have another storage area here off the kitchen. And then we have, here is the entrance to the garage, and this would be the laundry room. So they didn't waste a lot of space on the laundry room, but it's all you need side by side right there. And then there's space here. It looks like they had something permanently mounted there. And then we have the garage, which just your basic everyday garage. I do see at some point they did some work, but it doesn't look really recent. It just wasn't well done, since code is if you have bedrooms above, you've got to have drywall. Well, here we go. And that would be the water heater. I think they had plenty of things for tools and bikes and stuff. Water heater cubby. They have had some moisture issues if they're not currently having leaking issues, because that looks, see, that looks pretty fresh. It doesn't look like old mold there. Okay. All right, so we're coming back out, front room again, and just so you can kind of see, it's really, you know, it's got a pleasant view out. Let's go on upstairs. And this is where we start seeing more wear in the flooring. Definitely upstairs. They had some pets, even though it doesn't smell like pets. Although my nose isn't working as good as usual. It's allergy season, so. Okay, we're gonna come around all the way over here. So that's the stairwell there. And here is upstairs bedroom number 1. Again. This is the one where I do smell pet, but since you would be replacing flooring anyway, you know, this is a nice big room. All of the rooms have walk-in closets. So it's not like a little, you know, a little closet-sized room in here. All of these bedrooms are good sized, which I know is something you like. One of the doors does have a big hole in it. I'll show it to you. Okay, the upstairs bath. It's compact, but you know, works. Could use a little cleaning. As long as it works, it's no big deal. You can see the nail pops, which is common. It's just because these builders want to get it done quick, so they don't use screws, they use nails, and then they pop back out along some seams. I'm going to stop here real quick. That would be the attic access, which is where the furnace would be. And also where we would see if there was any leaking in the roof that I'm not seeing on the drywall down here. Okay, second bedroom. Similar size to the other one that we just walked through. It also has a walk-in closet. So, again, when they're that big, really all you've got to have is a bed and a nightstand in here. If someone wants to have a TV or whatever, they can. There's space for it. Okay, let's go over to the master. The master has the French doors, but they're not, you know, they're just plain old doors. I like the layout quite a bit because it feels very, very roomy. So you've got that. You have this space you can put your king-size bed on and still have like this whole nook and this whole end of the bedroom down here. There's a lot of space. And the neighbors have all got their yards cleaned up, which is nice. Again, just a little look at. The worst one is the one that's right next door. Everybody else is taking care of their stuff. That would be the people whose shares that fence that's down. Okay. Let's go in the bathroom first. Again, this bathroom floor looks fine. There's no need to replace it. I'd leave it alone. That saves quite a bit. Your basic 2 sinks, soaking tub, shower, toilet area. Ooh, there's precious toilet paper. They're leaving valuables behind. Haven't been able to purchase TP here in a while, but my brother stocked us up, so we're still fine. And then there is a nice, large walk-in closet. Plenty of space in here. Okay. And we're going to go out to the large common room, which could easily be, you know, all the kids hang out playing games or whatever. This over here had me faked out. I was thinking it was like a bedroom or something, but it is just a ton of more storage, which was a surprise to me. I'm betting that they chose to put the laundry room downstairs, and this would have normally been the laundry room in the plans. I do know some people who pay extra not to have the laundry upstairs because they worry about flooding. That would be the door with the hole I told you about. And this is the smallest of the bedrooms. But it does, you know, you've got your space for your bed, and it's got this extra little nook area, you know, where you could put a dresser or desk or whatever. I think, based on what I'm seeing here, somebody used this as their office. And it also has a walk-in closet. That's that little window that looked weird from the ground. Okay, I'm gonna upload this for you, and you can tell me what you think. Bye.